Hey, it's Brian from convertingev.com. How's it going? Today we have a video to post that's a little different than usual, and I'm sorry for those of you who are wanting updates on the electric Toyota pickup conversion. They're coming. I've got electric vehicle parts littering every square inch of my shop, and I'm making documents, resources for how to use those, reverse engineering those for our course. That's courses that are going to launch on convertingev.com, so you can convert your own vehicle to electric. But I need to take a break. I've had a really crazy life lately. In fact, I'll show you here. This week I've been working on the T20 UAS, some drones. We were testing some radar upgrades for a customer at Idaho National Lab, and I got to do a demonstration there. So here's a launch. But today's video, though, is about a real hero of mine, someone that I found through a Facebook group in my research for electric vehicles. There's a Chevy Volt DIY repair page where people share about maintenance and repairs for their Chevy Volt, and this guy's posted a few times. I reached out to him, wanted to share his story, so here you go. So let me tell you some of his story. So he's in eastern Ukraine in a town of about 2,000 people. He's been helping out at a local hospital on the 8th day of the war in Ukraine, fetching supplies since he has the ability to drive on electric and they have no gasoline anymore. And he says that he hears these loud noises and he shouts to get behind the wall. And he says his wife grabs their 3-week-old and tries to shelter her with her body. And they experience this cluster bombing. And he said luckily they were all okay from this. But man, I couldn't imagine. Especially with a 3-week-old daughter, I believe. So they were okay. His Chevy Volt was not. It took a lot of damage. So first, let's check out the footage of that.
Что-то непонятно. Машина вся посечена, вывалилась. Вот прилет. Пробито. Стекло разбито.
Damage is just incredible. So he pulls it into his shop. Well, actually, he says for 7 days he couldn't pull it into his shop because it was leaking gasoline, and he was able to work in negative 14 degrees Celsius, pull some parts out, and weld up the gasoline, or the JB weld looks like the gas tank. He said he put tape over the holes in the windows. Luckily, the high voltage battery wasn't hit, but some wire harness needed repaired. That's the coolant line to his power electronics, he says, that he patched with a hose. It's crazy to see what you have to do in wartime. That's how he worked on the vehicle the first 7 days. There's his AGM battery. Took a hole right through it. His rims had some holes, which he was able to patch up. It looks like he welded those. And so once it was all back to running and moving, he's been using it now to deliver supplies to the troops, he says. and he's been getting incredible electric range. This was a screenshot, 85 miles all electric. This on a second gen Volt. That was to deliver supplies, he said. These are some photos he took. So, anyway, yeah, he's a everyday hero, normal citizen, turned into fighting an effort for his country. I just thought it was fantastic to see how the electric vehicles are being used out there with no gasoline, that he's able to still utilize the electric power of the Volt and help out. So, wanted to feature him. I was just so impressed. But anyway, we'll talk to you next time. We'll have some updates. See you later.